Have you ever had an idea and then got so frustrated when you can't follow it through? This has just happened to me. I wanted to put some wax crayon on this painting, searched high and low in all of my many boxes, can't find any anywhere, so I grabbed a candle and I am hoping that underneath all this red I can get down to the white. I need to scrape it off a little bit and use it on this painting to, well, see what happens. So yeah, I just wanted some normal kiddie wax crayons, and I know I've got some somewhere. Can I find them? No. So frustrating. Anyway, hopefully I found a solution. And you know, when we look around our home, we usually do find great tools to use. I use lots of equipment that I find in the house, baking tools and, I don't know, radiator, paintbrushes, pastry brushes. Anyway, I found this, so let's give it a go. I'm liking this white, so I'll turn it around so. I just want to see what effects we get when I use this and then paint over. I don't even know if it's going to work. This is like, I thought of the idea and thought I might as well film it at the same time. So you're discovering with me. And if it doesn't work, then you'll never see this video. So with all the texture that's built up on this canvas already, I'm hoping that it'll just catch those raised areas and kind of give a highlighty effect, like in this area. And to scratch off a little bit more. It is working. Maybe I need to grab the camera to show you close up. So obviously it's showing up better in the dark, over the darker areas like that. And it's very slight effect, but you know, it all adds to the little areas of interest that I love so much. Ah, that's nice. I'm having to press on quite a bit. Can you see how it's picking up over the raised areas? A bit like it was doing one, I don't, if you saw the last video, when I was rollering on paint. And because there's lots of layers on it with collage and paints and a build-up, then I get this lovely texture which I wanted to pull out. Let's see what it looks like from a bit further away then. So you can see it on the dark areas and you can see it on this bluey area. I quite like this blue area actually, but it doesn't matter. Let me stern it. It's quite nice because it kind of joins those two areas together. Shall I try a little bit up here? Why not? So I don't want to go over the whole painting, of course. I want to create these areas of interest. But yeah, another effect for you to try out, another technique for you to try out. And well, all these little additions help me decide what to do next. Helps me to feel more connected to my painting because, well, this idea, technique, part of the process as well, it's come from me. So how can I not feel so connected to this painting now? Not just in technique, but it's bringing me closer to my intention of how I want to feel with the reflection and the imagery. I'm looking over there because I'm looking out at the river, which this painting has become part of my daily life, part of me. And I'm loving all the changes in it that I see outside when I look at the river every day. It's different and changing. And well, I hope that I'm able in the end to share that experience with whoever in the future looks at this painting. It's not finished yet, but this is all part of the process that helps me create more meaningful art. And speaking of that, if you want to come and join me for a free class on how to create meaningful art through mixed media, then I will be holding that very shortly. So I'll put the details below and it's totally free. You can join me for that. And well, I think it'd be lovely to see you there. So now that we've got the wax on there, should we see what it looks like when I put some paint over? Why not? What colour? I don't know why, but this one's jumped out at me. So we'll give it a go. So I fancy going in with a sponge brush. I don't know why, but some of it is missing. I must have cut it off at some point for some reason. So I'm going to go over the, oh, let me just grab this, it's a big mess. I'm going to go over with this goldy, I've mixed some white with it. Oh, it's not gold, it's more of a copper colour. And well, you're discovering with me. Let's see. So do you know what? It didn't really work when I put paint over. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go back in with the wax crayon. Will it work when it's not dry? I don't know. Let's give it a try. Yeah, it's working a little bit, but not like it was before. So I think I need to leave this to dry. I'm not going to go over the other areas. I'm just going to leave it as it is for now and see how I feel later. What has happened with me putting this coppery colour on, it's kind of integrated, made more of a hazy atmosphere, I want to say. So I quite like that. I might bring a little bit of that blue back next to it. But you see how one thing leads to another and another and another. Well, that's why I love working in all these layers. Anyway, I'm going to sit back and look at that a little bit. And, well, does it matter if we try something out and it doesn't turn out exactly how we planned? I'm happy with the areas that I didn't paint over. Maybe this will work again when it's dried a little bit. But, well, moral of the story, you just got to experiment, try things out and go with the flow. Well, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for commenting, and let me know if you've tried this out or any other techniques that you love using, and I will see you next time. Bye for now. Au revoir.